TakeOff, where peace and elegance meet progress, where your calm becomes your power and your dreams have wings. Morning light through linen dreams, soft perfume.
Hi everyone, this is Christa and welcome to the Feminine Takeoff. I'm gonna take you this week with me. We're gonna work a car show. I am working this car show called SEMA. It's a really fun show, and then we have a really busy week with us also. Then we're gonna fly to another city, go to work, and yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of fun this week. I can't wait to take you with me. Let's go. Mwah. All right, ladies, I just finished my break and I'm gonna go back to work. And I took a little nap and I feel rejuvenated. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm just finishing work. It's a long day. I hate working for a living. But anyway, I'll see you soon.
Welcome to Feminine Takeoff, where peace and elegance meet progress, where your calm becomes your power and your dreams have wings. Morning light through linen dreams, soft perfume and porcelain gleam. A woman who builds and breathes in flow. She glows in rhythm the world can't know. Heavy affirmations. I am not in a rush, I rise in rhythm. My peace leads my purpose. Between ambition and stillness, there's me, grounded and golden. Between hustle and hush, there's balance in bloom. Farewell affirmations, I honor both softness and success. In motion, feminine takeoff, where every woman learns to land in herself again, not through perfection, but through presence, not through noise, but through knowing. Hate affirmations, I am becoming my calm. I move beautifully through change. I attract ease and elegance.
Oh my god, that workout kicked my tush. But it was really good. But it was really hard too. All right, ladies, we're in the car and now we're gonna go home. That workout was amazing. Every time I'm like, oh, I don't feel like working out, and I go work out, I'm like, yay. So maybe life is not that hard. I mean, I do go through really hard things, but sometimes all you need is to sweat. And while I'm working out, I was like thinking of solutions to like the problems that I had, and I'm like, how come I never thought of that? So ladies, work out, okay? Or move your body, do something. Anyway, it's really, really fun. I had so much fun. Now I'm gonna drive safely and go home and take a shower and get into bed. It's only, what time is it? It's only 6:18. I got off of work like really early. Got off of work at like 3. So it's only 6:18 p.m. It's just dark outside because the sun has been setting so early. But I don't know if I want to have a dinner because I've been eating so bad all day. I've been naughty. But anyway, I don't think I should have dinner, but I say that and I'm gonna go home and do what I did last night and have some cereal. So I'm gonna think about it, but let's see if we can maybe have a healthy alternative. Or if not, I don't mind just going to bed without eating, because I actually had a really, really heavy lunch today. So let's see. I'm gonna see you when I get home. Mwah. Hey ladies, I just got home from work, but I'm so tired. My flight is not until 11, so I'm gonna actually maybe take a nap. I know this is dangerous. I know this is so bad, and I shouldn't be laying on this bed with makeup on.
My peace is mine, and it continues to grow. I choose calm, I choose grace. Every day I return to my sacred space of light. I'm becoming.
Alright ladies, I took a little nap. I'm still really exhausted, but I took a little nap and took a shower, and I'm ready to go pick up my badge at the conference and go to work.
My feminine glow is always coming. I breathe in ease.
This is the least glamorous side of it. I do love paying attention to the smallest details. Can't forget my Chanel.
I breathe in light. I trust my path.
Alright ladies, I'm ready, running on 30 minutes of sleep in the last 24 hours. Let's go make some money and then get some rest.
I take off in quiet flight.
Prendre à gauche sur L Street Northwest.
Alright ladies, I picked up my badge and now I'm headed to the expo hall. I'm super early, I'm like an hour early because I didn't want to be late. It was such a nice walk, wasn't it? Good morning everyone. So we are walking to work. It's a little gloomy day, but that's okay. I've had my tea, my breakfast, and I'm just Having a slow morning. I forget sometimes I take things for granted, but I'm just so happy that I get to travel to work for a living, and I like it. Oh, look at the scenery behind me. One second, I have to cross the street. But yeah, ladies, tonight I have dinner with family, and then I will head to back home tomorrow. It's a short show, which is great. I love it. You know, guys, I don't really like working like that. I leave it up to me. I wouldn't work. But I love following my passion. I love helping people. Like, I would rather volunteer my time and assist people, even serve at homeless kitchens, or the only job that I would actually honestly love is to be a pilot. And even then, or my dream job is to have a helicopter pilot license and transport children who are sick, or just adults, anybody who's sick really, and transport them to the hospital if it's not accessible. That's like a dream job. It's not really like a job, it's like a volunteering thing. That's what I would love to do on like a remote island, or like in a world or a country or place where I don't have to do it for a living. I'm assisting my time, kind of like more like humanitarian than, you know, a need for work. So, and I also love just talking to you guys, making these videos. So anyway, that's my dream job, but we can't have it all yet. We can have it all. How can I phrase this? We can have it all, but we just have to be intentional about how we're getting it. That's what it is. I do believe you can achieve and have anything you want in this world. I truly believe that. So anyway, look at the trees, guys. I don't get to see fall because I live in Las Vegas. So when I see fall, I'm like, oh my God, is this how people live? And it's sad because I used to live on the East Coast. I used to see this, but I guess I took it for granted. You know, isn't that funny how life works? But anyway, I'm so grateful for everything I have. Even if everything's not perfect, life isn't perfect, but I'm just happy. I don't know. I'm feeling okay. Like I'm feeling, you know what? I'm just grateful. I'm feeling gratitude. That's the feeling that I'm feeling, if I were to put a label on it. But anyway, I just want to walk a little safe. So I will see you all into the next video. Thank you for keeping up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon. So I'm all packed up. I had breakfast and now I'm gonna go to the convention center, and then after the convention center I'm gonna go to the airport. It's been a short, really short trip, but it's been really fun. Well, not really, I worked the whole time, but I got to see my family and have dinner with them. But it's been a really short trip, but I'm really excited to get back home and on to the next trip. I made it. Thank God for time difference. Even though the time zone is different, and of course I'm like home late, I still feel like I went through a whole day of work, and I am back home by like 8 p.m., which is okay. I'll take it. But I'm so exhausted. This is not the end of our weekly vlog. This channel is about femininity, so I'm gonna show you how I balance my discipline, my goals, staying soft. You see me traveling, running around different from coast to coast, but you can still get the things that you need to get done, stay on track, and still try to maintain a soft lifestyle. Try to enjoy yourself. So tomorrow and the next day, on our rest day, I'm going to show you how I enjoy myself a little bit and relax. But I'm just gonna be showing you how I ground myself in my femininity and how dynamic it is, and how dynamic it can be for you as well. Femininity is about peace. It's about being grounded, being emotionally aware, being rested in yourself, in your womanhood. Femininity, I've talked about this all the time. It just comes from the Latin root word femina, which simply means of woman. So what kind of woman are you going to decide to be? Okay, my type of woman, my dream woman, the future me, or the whole me, the woman that I'm deciding to be as a feminine woman, she gets things done. When she's knocked back 10 steps backwards, she goes forward 50 steps forward, and she keeps trying. She rests in herself. She's well spoken, she's poised, she enjoys life, she looks at her priorities. And I'm gonna show you how I do that, and hopefully you can also leave me in the comments how you do that. So I'm home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna unpack tonight just because I'm tired, but I have a day or two to do that. I know I usually do things, you know, back to back, but again, ladies, part of being feminine is to just give yourself grace. If you're tired and you can rest, rest. Go at the pace that you can give yourself, that you can afford to yourself. Okay, so I'll think about unpacking. If I don't unpack, that's okay, but I'm gonna shower, get cozied up in bed, have some tea, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you for watching me here with the Feminine Takeoff. As always, we take off to better ourselves.
Glow rising in the quiet of the day. Grace in my footsteps, letting worry drift away. And in this little sisterhood, we breathe, we grow. Feminine takeoff, where our softness starts to flow. My peace is mine, and it continues to grow. I choose calm, I choose grace. Every day I return to my sacred space. I'm alive, I'm becoming. My feminine glow is always coming. I breathe in ease, I breathe in light. I trust my path and I take off in quiet flight. I wake to silk and sunrise sighs, tea steam curls where the quiet lies. Bare feet hum to the wooden floor. The world slows down a little more. By affirmation, I move through my mornings with grace. My calm is magnetic, my softness is strength. Gold light on porcelain skin, gray strips from the places I've been. No rush, no race, no need to prove, just rhythm and breath, a feminine groove. By affirmation, I am in harmony with my pace. I trust the rhythm of my own becoming. Velvet morning, slow and sweet. Perfume dreams on an old backbeat. I sway through time like soft champagne. Elegant heart, untouched by rain. By affirmation, I
eyes and the things I do. Laughter floats like satin in air. Every note says I was there. Oh, your affirmation.
I bloom quietly, beautifully. My gentleness is not a weakness, it's my power.
Maybe I'm classic, maybe I'm free. A little Monroe, a touch of Billy. My calm's a melody.
All right, ladies, I'm back from my shower and I brought my tea. We are going golfing, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to the driving range. Let's do my makeup. It's raining outside. Well, it's not raining, but it's like a little cloudy. There's a chance of rain, so because of that, I'm not gonna like do too much to my hair. So now we're gonna do my makeup. It's raining outside, and I'm purposely going to the driving range today because usually when I go to the driving range, and I know they mean well, but people often talk to me, and it's usually guys, of course, but they talk to me and then try to give me lessons, and sometimes it's really nice. I learn a lot, and sometimes it's a little bit frustrating because I just want to make the mistakes and learn, and then I want to see what I'm doing right or wrong, so that way when I get lessons, I don't know, sometimes I just want to be alone and not interact with men, you know. No offense if you're a man watching this, it's fine, but sometimes I just don't want to interact with men that are strangers when I just want to golf. Those of you who golf, you know that golfing is a thing where you're in your head a lot, and also unless you're on a course playing with other people, you can play alone. And you ladies know me, I love being alone. That's why I play squash alone, or I enjoy alone time. Of course I enjoy time with my family and my friends, but I also really love to sit with myself. And so when I'm at the driving range, I just want to sit with myself and my thoughts, especially since I'm so busy. And because of that, it's just a little bit annoying when I'm trying to do that and someone's trying to talk to me, and then I want to film content now. I'm filming content now, so I'm trying to film my content and golf and be in my own head, and someone's trying to talk to me and it's in my frame, so it's just a little bit annoying. So anyway, that's why I'm choosing to go on a day where it's a little rainy and muggy outside, so there aren't a lot of people, but you know, it's Friday, so you never know. I just moisturized my skin. Honestly, I'm actually using this spray. It's like a glow ampoule. Actually, VT Cosmetics sent me this. I actually love it, so I've been using it ever since. They sent me like a few different things. Let's do my makeup, shall we? Alright ladies, as we get started, I had such a great morning. You guys were with me, of course. Because I'm traveling, this is one of my only few days off in the entire month, and so because of that, I am taking it extremely slow. I had my devotionals this morning, and oh my god, let's talk about that actually. So those of you who know or you don't know, I am Christian. I pray to God. I go to church. You probably see some of that in my video. I pray to God. I believe in God. And anyway, I just started doing devotionals. I never really grew up doing devotionals. I pray often and read the Bible sometimes. I need to be better at that. But I was in Chicago. I was at the Chicago airport, and do you guys know that the Chicago airport has a chapel in it? I made a video about it a long time ago, last year. It was like a little short. They have a chapel, a yoga, like a meditation room. They even have a mosque where you can have service. It's like a whole thing. So anyway, I had a layover in Chicago, one of my recent travelings, and they had service at the airport, so I went and I picked up a devotional. I picked one up last year, but honestly I didn't do it because I didn't know how to do a devotional. Of course, my parents are Christian, but we didn't do devotionals. My mother is a Christian. My father is Christian too, but my father is Catholic, but my mother is Protestant, so I don't know, we just didn't do devotionals. I just remember going to church, praying, fasting, going for long hours of prayer. But I think even then, as I started growing up, it deterred me a little bit away. But now I am a through and through Jesus girl. I love God. But anyway, I picked up the devotional at the chapel in the Chicago airport, and I started doing it. And today's devotional, you saw my reaction. Okay, let me go a little bit deeper with that. So ladies, I believe in God and I pray often, but I also think that I am God's problem child. I always joke like this with my friends. My mom hates when I joke like this, but I do. And I only say that because you know how most Christians or most people, like my sister, for example, my sister will ask God for a sign, and then the littlest hint, she will go and follow it. Me, I need God to like maybe hit me with a sign for me to be sure. Okay, so whatever word God is telling me, I need him to be as clear as possible. And my mother told me a long time ago, because I have a lot of brothers and my sister, and anyway, so she said, every child is different. The way I talk to you is different from the way I talk to your sister. The things that your sister needs are completely different from the things that you need. So I carry that same analogy, I carry that same analogy with myself and God. Like, all God's children are different. We all need different things. And I, the problem child, just happens to need my messages from God to be a little more clear. And God really does deliver that to me. So today's devotional was on a topic that I don't want to share it right now. I'm not ready to share it. Sorry, ladies. But it was about a topic that was really, really a factor in my life currently. But anyway, it was just so clear as day about just trusting in God with it. But it was such a specific nitty-gritty thing. And I'll give you guys another example about how I truly am God's problem child, and how hearing messages from God has to be really, really clear, or otherwise it just either goes over my head, or I'm like, God, is that you? Okay, send another one. And then like, it's a thing. And you know what's crazy? I really get another message when I ask for it. I'll give you ladies an example. So this is embarrassing. So one time I was engaged, and I knew that it wasn't good for me to get married to this specific person. It was important for me, it still is important for me to get married, but it's also very important for me not to get married to the wrong person. I don't want to get a divorce, ladies. I mean, I want to love my husband. If of course I get a divorce, things happen, but I just don't want to marry someone knowing that I'm gonna divorce them. And at the time when I was engaged to that specific person, I remember one time my married friend told me, listen, the things you don't like about them now are most likely the things that you're gonna think about as to why you want to get a divorce. And so ever since that advice, and just little things, like I just knew that this person wasn't the one. They were just a great person, but I just knew that it wasn't a good situation for me. But anyway, they came over. I was thinking of breaking up the engagement, but they came over for us to talk. And it was a really, really difficult time for me. But I remember before they were headed to my place to talk, I literally got on my knees. I remember I was right here on the side of the bed, right on this side. And I got on my knees. I'll show you. I got on my knees like this. And I prayed to God. And I said, God, if this is not right for me, if I should not marry this person, please give me a sign, make it so clear. And I remember joking, when I talk to God, I'm playful because I see God as my dad. So I was like, God, you know how I am with science, make it something blow up. I said, God, you know how I am with science, make something blow up, make it like really obvious for me to see that that's a sign from you. I shouldn't have said that, but I did. And literally a few moments go by, and my ex-fiance at the time, he comes by, and we're in the dining room table and we're having a chat. And we're having a talk, and he stops and he goes in my bedroom, where I have like my watch charger, my phone charger, and my AirPods charger. Is an all-in-one charger. So he goes there, and I had my AirPods charger. He picks it up, puts it on the other side of the charger, still on the charger, but picks it up, and he places his phone on the charger. And then he comes back into the dining room, and we're having a talk. And in the middle of our talk, we start smelling something burning. And I've made pancakes earlier, so I was like, was it the pancakes? But I didn't burn the pancakes, right? So he's like, don't worry about it, it's nothing, let's just keep talking. Like, of course he didn't want the engagement to end. Of course he knew that maybe it was coming, but whatever, we're not gonna get that deep. So anyway, and I'm like, you know what, I really feel like something is burning. So then after a little while, he's like, okay, you know what, I think so too, let's go look for it. So we're like in my apartment looking at things that are burning, and we can't find anything. And suddenly he goes on the side where he placed his phone, and it's my ear pod that blew up, because I guess maybe the charger wasn't compatible. But I've had that charger for 4 years. I've had the same AirPod for like 2 years, maybe even 3. You know, I've never placed it on that side of the charger. I place it on always a specific side, but I've had those devices for years. And that day he came and it blew up, because I asked God, I said, God, make something blow up for me to see the sign. So ladies, this is what I tell you, my sign from God are so clear that I don't know. So this devotional was like such a clear sign. That's why I was like giggling when I was like writing it and praying, because I was like, oh no, I call God Dad. I've told you this in a previous video, but I was like, oh no, Dad, this is what you're telling me. Okay, I agree. So anyway, that's the story on why I think I'm a problem child from God, and I always ask for crazy specific signs and he always delivers. What should I do with my eyes? Right now I don't have anything on them, but you know what, one day actually someone told me, they were like, oh, I really like your eyeshadow, and I didn't have anything on my eyes, and I was like, I don't have anything on my eyes. And then ever since then I've been self-conscious. I'm like, oh my God, are my dark circles that bad that they look like eyeshadow? But anyway, so ever since then, sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, especially when I started working more on my confidence, I'm like, no, I don't have dark circles. God just gave me a special eyeshadow and mask it as maybe a dark circle. But anyway,
final velvet mornings, timeless tune, blue silk and sunrise side, tasting
okay, I may have overdone it. So I would let that dry. Hey, what the heck? Let's put some mascara on.
I move through my mornings with grace. My calm is magnetic, my softness is strength.
Gold light on porcelain skin, gray strips from the places I've been.
No rush, no race, no need to prove, just rhythm and breath, a feminine groove.
Diaphormation.
I am in harmony with my pace. I trust the rhythm of my own becoming.
Velvet mornings, slow and sweet, perfume dreams on an old backbeat. I sway through time like soft champagne, elegant heart, untouched by weight. Diaphormation.
I am elegance in motion.
Hi ladies, I'm back. I know that I said that I didn't want anybody to talk to me, but people came, they were helping me. I actually just got a ride to my car. And and I got free gloves because I forgot my gloves at home. So I feel like I'm always like, no, I don't want help, and then I get help. And I also, this brought me back to the point, this is a femininity channel, and just learning to receive, it's so important. While I was like being helped and getting all these, I didn't even pay for the rented clubs, guys. I tipped the guy, but I'm just, sometimes because the world is so harsh on us, we as feminine women, we it's a hard and difficult experience to receive, and just receive and say thank you. And I'll be transparent. I told you guys I went through a breakup, and my ex, he was supposed to help me with something that's so important and serious for me, and not only did he not help me, he was gonna help me, but on his own term, and he was so rude about it. But I felt like he just failed me at the time that I needed him the most. So because of that, I've been heartbroken. I don't know, I told you ladies, there's so much happening in my life, my mom being sick, but I felt so heartbroken lately, the last few months, and I forget how normal it is to just be open, not to only receive, but just to be open, to be lighthearted. I often receive a lot since I was a child. My mom used to dress me up. We would step outside and people would give her money because of just our energy, and but this is a really common thing in the country where I'm from. When you see like a really cute kid, you give them a gift or money or something. And so growing up, people would just give me things. Even in my adulthood, I would, guys know I work in trade shows and conferences. I would go to work and work a conference. I would come back with like a giant flat screen TV, and from men and women too. And I'm so used to receiving and people just gifting me, my name means that not only am I blessed by Christ, but the tribe has gathered around and they have blessed me. And so because of that, I'm often used to receiving. But when you go through traumatic things, or when you go through enough people hurting you and making you feel hurt, just hurt in general, you kind of put a guard up, especially when that hurt is coming from masculine energy. You kind of put a guard up where you're like, no, you must want something from me. I don't want to give anything to you. And perhaps sometimes people do want things from you, right? But I would like to think that human beings are also very generous because of your energy, because you being you has already given them something. Therefore, you mustn't need to give even more, because that would be overgiving. A simple thank you is enough, because perhaps the way you dress, the way you are speaking to them, the way you are respectful towards them, or simply your aura, something about you made them want to give you. That was a gift to them already, so they wanted to reciprocate that gift. So when we don't receive as feminine beings, we are in a way essentially slapping the gift back into that person. And so I don't know, today just gave me a reminder that I am a receiver. I am feminine. I don't often have difficulty receiving, but again, because I've gone through so much difficulties in my life recently, I've been just guarded off and just like, oh no, like I just have to keep myself safe. And every day, even since this morning, I told you I was praying, reading my devotional, God is reminding me every day that I am okay, I am safe. And I'm so glad that I'm able to document these things. Forgive me, while I was getting the ride and interacting with the people, I didn't have my camera on, because first, I don't like when filming people without their consent. And I also, when I'm first meeting people, I don't like to say, oh, by the way, I'm filming, can I film you? I think that's the rudest thing, especially at a golf course. Like, especially, I don't know, I just don't like having a camera in people's faces. That's besides the point. I wish I was able to show you guys how sweet and kind they were, you know, because they really were. But again, ladies, part of being feminine is to receive. So when you have gone through the traumas of whatever trauma, I told you, ladies, I've been a victim of sexual assault. I've been a victim of betrayals. I've gone through so much in my life that despite me knowing that I am a receiver, I am feminine, sometimes when it is just too much, you still go back into your shell. And so, ladies, I'm here to tell you, please don't go back into your shell. Please pray about it. You know, if sometimes when you're feeling stuck about receiving and you don't know how to, just take deep breaths. You know, even to right now, while like they're literally driving me back to my car, offered me free lessons, gave me gloves, they didn't charge me to rent the clubs, gave me extra buckets, like they just gave me so many things out of courtesy. And I for a moment, it almost felt overwhelming for a second, and then I remembered who I was. And I'm used to people doing things like this to me. I've been gifted cars, ladies. I don't want to brag, and you know, I'm not saying this in a way to brag, but I'm saying that I shouldn't be uncomfortable to receive, because I'm very used to receiving and with no strings attached. But again, when you're in that stuck moment, you're like, okay, what's the string? What's the catch? And when you're feeling like that, feeling like what's the catch, it's so important to take deep breaths and also respond with politeness. Thank you so much for being so kind and being such a gentleman. And that's it. For me, I notice when I'm in my most feminine energy, I actually get offered a lot of things. And I forget that, you know. We talked earlier about femininity just means femina, of woman. What kind of woman do you want to be? You know, when you're resting most in your womanhood, in your femininity, is when people will start offering you things. And not only men, but women too. People will like, you become so extremely magnetic. And when you, let's say something traumatic happened to you and you have closed that barrier from you and the world, when you are resting back into yourself and you go out in the world, it's gonna feel a little bit overwhelming. It's gonna feel like a little bit scary. But just again, take deep breaths and walk yourself through it. And when you are in doubt, be polite. Say thank you. That's it. Don't try to do anything extra. When you are in doubt, just say thank you. Thank you so much. Don't be like all jittery about it. Just take a deep breath and say thank you. Okay? And that's it. So ladies, that's the takeaway for today. Rest in your femininity and also go explore, have fun hobbies. I've golfed a few times, but I'm not very good, and so it's been a while since I've been back, because there's so much happening in my life. It is also expensive, you know, and it just feels good to be back into like my exciting adventures, and I'm so excited to take you with me where I go. So ladies, that will be all for today. I'm gonna drive now. I feel like I should go wash the car, but it's gonna rain, so it beats the point. I think I'm just gonna go to the sauna now. It's been so fun taking you with me today and also this week. You've seen me do so much. You've seen me go coast by coast, travel, go to work, enjoy my hobbies, and so on and forth. So it's been so nice, ladies, and let me see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching me here with the Feminine Takeoff. As always, we take off to better ourselves. Mwah.